Alright, so you can see I've got my path now going up and down in certain places. That should make the game a lot more fun to play, as the character has to actually kind of drive and stay on the road. I hit a coin down underneath the road here. It's actually pretty easy to see, but maybe you could move that around a little bit, make it more like a secret for them to find if they actually get off the road. What I really want to show you in this tutorial, though, is just real quickly how you can make certain ground types affect your character. So in this case, we actually want the lava to hurt cycle so that he's forced to stay on the road. So to do that, you're going to select your main character with the object tool, and we'll go to his program. And right now it's still pretty basic. Arrow keys make him drive. He can move quickly. The spacebar makes him jump. And what we want to do is add another line. So we're going to say when, and the on ground type is actually up underneath the more. So we're going to say when he's on land, and this is where we're going to be more specific. We want to select a specific type of land, and there's our lava right there. So when he's on this type of land, we want him to do, and I believe it's under combat, we want him to get damaged. And we can specify how much. Let's say 2 points. This should work. So let's test it and see if he starts to get hurt. Another thing that's really nice for testing this out is going to his settings, and you want his hit points to be visible. Show hit points. So now when we play, we actually see a little health bar, and we can jump over there, and we should see him getting damaged. Perfect. That's not good. So he got hurt even though he was on the road, because the road is on top of the lava. So we'll have to figure out a way to fix that. A huge part of video game design is what's called debugging, where you find problems and you figure out ways to fix it. So it does look like he's going to be burned anytime he's on the road, if the road is over the lava at all. So I think the quick fix for that would be to just put a different ground type underneath the road. So let's just grab this black that we've been using on these other places, and we're going to want to make sure that we've got that painted underneath the road, so it kind of shows you where the nodes are. And let's see if that's enough to fix it. Just painting a small line right underneath the nodes. So now we're not getting damaged on that section. That's where we had the continuous road there, the continuous black underneath. I should be able to hopefully go all the way out to the edge. Nope. So I did get damaged when I got even off to the edge of the road. Pretty much you're going to need to put ground type completely underneath your road to keep your character from getting blown up. So you're going to want to make sure that it kind of extends to the same width as your road was, which is kind of frustrating because it was going to look really cool to have that going all the way over the top of just lava. So yeah, you definitely want to kind of test it out. Make sure your character doesn't get hurt just for going to the edge of the road. And make sure you fill in the ground type everywhere. So you can see we missed some spots here. But adding a ground that can damage the character can really make it pretty interesting. Makes a basic game like just driving around a lot more challenging, because now they have to stay on certain places or avoid certain ground types. So test that out and see what you can do. So one of the problems I was having with my character on the lava was that he was dying very quickly. So you may want to adjust the settings a little bit more so that the lava doesn't kill him as quickly, especially for judges who are just learning how to play your game. You want to give them a chance to play the game and not just keep dying. So you can do that under program, and we've got, it's going to damage him 2 points. So right away I could maybe change it down to 1 point. That would help my character last a little bit longer. Another way you could fix this is going to the settings of your character. Right now his max hit points are only 50. So 50 hit points is going to go through pretty quickly. We saw my character dying really fast. So you can fix that very easily by just giving him more hit points. You can go all the way up to 1,000. That would last a lot longer. So I'll just pick something near the middle here. And now I can drive on the lava. And I should have a lot more time before my character actually dies. So that if I don't get right on there, you notice it didn't even really hurt me right away. It's hurting me slowly, but if I was a judge playing, I can tell right away, oh, I need to get off the lava, but I'm not dead instantly if I forget how to turn or if I get stuck and can't get up back on the road. So you can adjust that. If your character, if it's too easy and your character never dies, you may want to turn it back down a little bit. Again, that was under settings, max hit points, maybe pick something more in the middle. Alright, and again, the show hit points is really nice, so you can kind of see how you're doing, get an idea if you're almost dead or not.